welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the email campaigns feature inside Pabbly email marketing. So by the end of this video you will understand how to create, customize and manage email campaigns with ease. So let's get started. So as you can see on my screen, once you log in inside Pabbly email marketing account, this is the dashboard of your Pabbly email marketing. Now from the left hand of the side you have to come towards this campaign section. This will bring you to the email campaigns dashboard where all your campaigns and stats are displayed in a single place. This dashboard summarizes how many campaigns already exist in your workspace. It shows you the total email campaigns sent, email campaigns scheduled and email campaigns saved as draft. In this example there are total of 0 email campaigns right now, but once I am just going to create this, I can see the results right over here. And on the left you are going to see that this is the folders section like home and trash. So home contains the active email campaigns while the trash itself suggests that it stores the deleted ones. And over here you're going to see that this is the campaign table. Here you can search the campaigns by the names, add the filter conditions, check for the live, scheduled, sent, sending, stopped or failed too. So let's say if you want to see all the draft campaigns, you just have to go on this draft section and all the campaigns which are in draft mode will appear right over here. Once we're going to create the campaigns, I'll just show you how it is going to appear. Okay, so now learn how to create a new campaign. For that, click on this create email button. Now this campaign details are going to open. It is saying select your campaign type. So as you can see, we have two campaign types, the regular one and the API/workflow campaign. So the regular campaign is used for sending broadcast emails to your audience. This is ideal for newsletters, product announcement, professional offers, festive campaigns and general communication. You can set the content, choose your audience and schedule or send this immediately. Whereas API workflow campaigns are triggered automatically through automation tools or backend systems. They do not follow the normal broadcast sending flow. So this is the basic difference between both of these campaigns. Today I'm just going to select it as regular right over here. And now it is asking me for all of these details. So one by one I'm just going to enter the details. The first is this campaign name. So I'm just going to keep the campaign name as welcome offer campaign. For the from name, I'm just going to enter the name of my business. As you can see, I've already added my business right over here. After entering the from name over here, it is asking me for the subject. So I'm just going to enter the email subject. In this subject, if you want to add emojis, you can add it right from here. And same goes for the variables too. You can add the variables right from here and the emojis also. On the right hand of the side, you can also see the preview on how this email is going to look. And now it is asking me for the pre-header. So let's select the pre-header to right over here. And after entering all of these details, just click on this continue. Once you're going to click on this continue, it is asking you to choose a template. So if you already have some templates, you can choose it right from here. Otherwise, today we're going to click on this create from scratch button. And you're going to see when we're going to click on this create from scratch button, it is asking me to select the email builder. So we have three options over here. The first one is drag and drop builder. So the drag and drop builder is fully visual. It allows you to add blocks like text, images, buttons, columns, social icons and more. This is great for promotional emails, newsletters, product showcases or CTAs. The next which we have is this rich text editor. So the rich text editor focuses on clean and simple text-based content. It includes basic formatting tools for paragraphs, hyperlinks, bullets and styling. This works best for personal, minimal and plain newsletter style emails. The next which we have is this custom HTML editor, which gives a complete control for developers and designers. Here you can copy and paste your own HTML code, import the templates or build highly customized layouts. So one by one I'm just going to show you all of these three. First we're just going to start with custom HTML editors. So let's select this custom HTML editor and now you're going to see that this is something which we can see right over here. So on the right hand of the side you can see the custom HTML code. Over here you can import the HTML code and also upload the image. On the left hand of the side you're going to see the preview of the same. So what you can do is you can check the mobile preview, you can check the desktop preview. Over here you can check the preview in a new tab if you wish to do so. The next which we have is this undo redo option right over here, and also we have have this option of save. Alright, now for this import HTML, if you want to import an HTML, you can click on this import HTML button and import it from your PC. The next is this upload image. So if you wish to upload the image, click on this upload image button and you can simply upload this image right over here. If you want to insert a new image, what you can do is you can click on this upload file, then you can select the file from your PC and it will appear right over here. Then you can simply select it and copy this file URL. Once this file URL is copied, you can simply upload it right over here just by pasting this file URL in your HTML code. So I have a HTML code and I'm just going to upload the same HTML code right over here. So I'm just going to erase whatever it is written and I'm just going to enter my HTML code. So as you can see that I have successfully pasted this HTML code right over here, and you're going to see on the left hand of the site it changed completely. You're going to see the header and the rest of the details are right over here. Once I'm just going to upload this HTML code. I use ChatGPT to generate this HTML code, but you can customize this according to your own choice. You can use Google Gemini or any another AI agent too. Like this, you can use HTML email builder, and further if you want, you can definitely save it right from here or send it. So if you want to save, just click on this save and click on this save campaign button, and this campaign will be saved successfully. Once you're going to go towards this campaign section, you're going to see this campaign is in draft mode right now. Now let's see the rest of the two builders too. So once again, we're going to go towards that. Alright, so as you can see, I've entered all the details. This time, once again, I'm just going to click on this continue, and this time for the email builder, I'm just going to select it as rich text editor. Now you're going to see we are over here, and as you can see over here is the business name, address and the website link on the right hand of the site. On the left hand of the site, you can simply type your email right over here. As I told you in the starting, this is used for very minimal and personal mails. What you can do is you can simply paste your email content right over here and send emails something like this. If you wish, you can definitely change the fonts. You can also change the styles, like you can bold, underline, strike something. You can add bullets. You can change the alignment right over here and so on. Also, you can add the images. Simply you have to upload the image like this. Like I showed you in the previous one, you just have to upload the images like this. This is a very simple format. You can also add the emojis and so on. And then if you want, you can also insert the table right over here. Then you just have to save the campaign just by clicking on this button which says save campaign. If you want, you can also save this as a new template so that you can use it further. So let's go towards this campaign section. Once again, you're going to see now we have two drafts. Now let's check the another email builder. So let's click on this create email and once again fill in all of these details. Now you're going to see that we have successfully entered the campaign details. Once again, let's click on this continue and click on this create from scratch. This time I'm just going to use this drag and drop builder. So let's just click on this select button right over here, and you're going to see that this is the drag and drop builder, and what you have to do is you just have to drag and drop the features over here. So what you can do is you can go towards this blocks and you're going to see the button, the social, the HTML, the divider, video, image, text, and also the spacer. The next is this sections, and over here you're going to see the empty columns. If you wish to add the columns, you can do the same right from here. Over here are some pre-built layouts if you wish to add them. Over here we also have some image layouts if you wish to add. We have some headers, footers, and signatures too. So let's say I'm just going to add this header, so I'm just going to simply drag and drop it right over here. And also I wish to add some footer, but we're going to add it later. The next is this save. So if you save anything, it will come under this saved section. Now we have also styling. You can change the background color. You can keep it as solid if you wish. You can keep it as gradient if you wish. We have this background image if you want to add any image in the background. Now next which we have is this URL. You can simply enter the image, like I want to add this image in the background, so I can upload this image like this, and this image will be added in the background and so on. The next is this content background. Over here you can also check this, and same goes for the footer. I'll just show you further how this can be added. Okay, so let's start from the starting. First of all, I'm just going to delete this header too right from here, and first of all I'm just going to upload this header as this. I'm just going to simply drag and drop it. Now let's say I'm just going to drag and drop the title, then the some text, and then I'm just going to add an image too over here, and then at last I'm just going to drag and drop this footer too right over here. Once I'm just going to drag and drop all of these details, first of all I'm just going to enter the title, and after entering this title I'm just going to upload the image right over here. If you wish, you can definitely upload the documents, favorites, and you're going to see the trash too. Alright, so I'm just going to simply upload the image. As you can see, I've uploaded it. Now I'm just going to upload the content too, and now in the end I'm just going to simply edit this footer. So as you can see, I've successfully entered this footer. Where's the business name? You're going to see the website and the support email address too. Further, if you wish, you can definitely enter the address, which is the physical address of your company right over here. Now what you can do is you can also change the background colors for the content. Like if you wish, you can definitely change it right from here. You can keep it as gradient. You can change this according to your own choice. I'm just going to switch it off right from here. I want to keep it as plain like this only, which is a solid color. So like this, you can simply customize this, drag and drop too. Now let's see how we can send this campaign. So we were saving till now. This time I'm just going to click on this send button. And once I'm just going to click on this send button, you're going to see that it is simply giving me a live preview. Over here is the campaign name which we entered previously, the subject, the pre-header. For if you wish to add a variable, you can add it right over here. And to add this variable, you should know about contact custom fields. You have to go towards this settings, and then from here you can go towards this contact custom fields. We have a dedicated video on that. You can check it out. So as you can see that this is the campaign details. The next is the sender details. So over here, this is very important because we have entered this previously. This will remain the same. Now we have this from name, so I'm just going to keep it as same. It is saying delivery server. So over here you have to add your delivery server before sending this. And in order to add this delivery server, you have to go towards this settings and then delivery server button, and from there you can add your delivery server. Also you can add this delivery server right from here too. You just have to click on this add delivery server button, and from here you are going to be redirected towards this settings, and from here you can add your delivery server. And if you want a dedicated video on how to add a delivery server, you can ask that in the comment section below. My team is definitely going to fulfill your request and help you. I'm just going to select my delivery server, which is send with us, and now it is asking for the from email, so simply select the from email. It is saying approval status approved. If this is not approved, make sure to get it approved. And now it is saying SMTP routing, so if you switch it on, you can simply select the server. So basically this means which SMTP should be used to deliver this email. Next is this, is your reply to address different from the sender's address? So if yes, you can switch it on and enter the reply to email right over here. I'm just going to switch it off. Now we have this recipient details. So over here you have to select the subscribers list or the segmentation list. So you have to go towards the select list button and select your list. So as you can see, I have this list in my account, so I'm just going to select it. If you wish to learn about this subscriber list, we have a video on that too. So as you can see, this is my list, so I'm just going to select it. For that, I'm just going to click on this checkbox and then confirm list. Now this list is selected right over here. Now it is saying send to individuals. So if you want to send this email to some individuals, you can simply type their email address right over here and then press enter to add this email address. It is very important that you type the email address and then press enter, otherwise the email address will not be added. So if you want, you can physically or manually enter the email address. If you want, you can definitely select the list too like this. After doing this, it is saying send or save campaign. So over here, if you want to send the campaign instantly, you can click on this send now button and then click on this send email. And if you want to schedule this for later, you can click on the schedule later button, and over here you have to enter month, date, year, hours and minutes. So you have to select it from over here. So I want the date and time to be 24th of January 1 p.m. So I'm just going to select this 1300 and then OK. Now if I want to schedule this, I'm just going to click on the schedule email. Otherwise I can click on this save draft. So I'm just going to click on this schedule email button, and once I'm just going to click on this button over here, it is giving me the confirmation like the from email, reply to email, recipients to subject, delivery server and the sender email. Once I'm just going to click on the schedule button, yes, you can see this campaign is scheduled, and over here now on my dashboard I can see the total live campaigns, the draft, we have 2 drafts, and also we have a single scheduled 2. Further, if I want to send this, it will show me in the sending, and if this is sent, it will show in sent section. The further is this stopped. If I stop some email campaign, like let's say I'm just going to stop it, then it will show me in this stopped section, and same goes for the failed section. And that's how you can create and manage email campaigns inside Pabbly email marketing. So if you have any doubts related to this, you can definitely ask that in the comment section below. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.